Are you constantly checking in on your team, double checking their work, or feeling the need to do everything yourself? Well, spoiler alert, it's not helping anyone, least of all you. Now, let's talk about the 7th step to stop micromanaging and rather empower your team to thrive. Now, trust me, it's easier said than done, but it's absolutely worth it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Tutu Ariyo, your ICF certified coach and agile coach, here to help you navigate the chaos of leadership, career growth, and let's be honest, life itself. Last time we talked about the 10 signs to show that you are micromanaging your team, and some of you were a bit uncomfortable in your chair. Well, I can see you, so I know. But no worries, we are all about growth here. Well, today we want to take a step further with some actionable steps to stop micromanaging and start empowering your team. So let's dive right in. Recognize your inner control freak. The first step to recovering from any habit is acknowledging it. Recognize your inner control freak. To understand a problem, you have to admit there is a problem. Recognize your micromanaging isn't about your team's competence, it's about your fears, and we will address that fear later. But maybe you're scared of failure, or maybe you feel like you need to prove yourself. Now, Karen Dillon, author of HBR Guide to Office Politics, says, a good manager trains and delegates. I will take it one step further and say a good leader coaches their team to co-create actionable plans and empower them to succeed. So if you're wondering whether you need coaching or mentoring to break this habit, I've got a video linked below to help you decide. Understanding your impact. Now let's face it, micromanaging wrecks relationships. Your team feels suffocated. You are likely overworked and frustrated. Now, take a moment to reflect. How is your need for control affecting the trust and morale of your team or colleagues? What examples can you think of where micromanaging has impacted collaboration or relationships negatively? If you were being managed the same way you're managing your team, how would it make you feel? What would you want to change? Going to the third one, identify your triggers. What situation makes you lean into micromanaging? What triggers your micromanagement? Identify your warning signs. Now, this requires self-awareness and a willingness to adapt. What environment or situations triggers you? Is it tight deadline, high-stake projects? Coaching can help you dig deep into these triggers and develop healthier responses. Remember, awareness is the first step towards change. 4, choose how you express it. You do have a choice in how you respond to those triggers. You have a choice in how you choose to change your behavior. Using a technique from the book Trigger by Marshall Goldsmith, try the following: create, preserve, eliminate, accept. Now, create. An example will be, I want to build psychological safety so my team will feel confident to take ownership of their work. Preserve. I want strong working relationships and connections by focusing on trust. Eliminate. Get rid of my habit of hovering. Delegate tasks and let go. Accept. Understand I won't stop micromanaging overnight, but I can set boundaries. For example, instead of saying, I need this done in XYZ way, you're not Google Maps, so stop directing every turns. Instead, try saying, here's the outcome we're aiming for. How do you think we can get there? Now, step back and let them surprise you. A good understanding of roles and responsibilities and where they overlap would be beneficial to the team. Now, if you've hired the right people, let them do their job. That would help to reduce the need to micromanage. You can try approaches like Skill matrix, training, and mentorship are other approaches you can try to support growth. And the fifth one, feedback and coaching. Micromanagement can blindside you, which is why feedback is so important. I used to dread feedback way back. Why? Because it stings. But I learned to see it as a valuable data. So ask your team, what can I do to better support you without overstepping? You'll be amazed at how much these singular acts help to foster trust and collaboration. If you want extra accountability, then ask your team to call you out gently when you slip into micromanagement mode. At the same time, design your safe word or phrase that they can use with you. It could be something like, I've got this, trust me. Moving on to the sixth one, build psychological safety. Your team needs to feel safe making mistakes without you hovering like a helicopter. For example, let them make decision, even if you know it's not 100% foolproof. When things don't go as planned, don't say, I told you so. Instead, go with what did we learn and how can we adjust. Now, this creates an environment where your team feels supported, not suffocated. It's rinse and repeat. Repeat action exercise in step 4. You may not be able to stop all the signs all at once. Well, that is not the intention. What are the odds that you can start with one using the method I mentioned earlier? But reflect on your performance and ask a trusted colleague to give you feedback. Reflect, adapt, and adjust. Try affirmations. Words are powerful. Try affirmations. Affirmations like, I trust your judgment, or you've got this. It's simple, but it builds confidence and empower your team. That is your 7th step to stop micromanaging and start empowering your team. Leadership isn't about control. It's about trust, collaboration, and growth. If you're wondering why leaders micromanage in the first place, stay tuned. My next video will dive into those underlying causes. Spoiler alert, understanding them can help you tackle the root of the problem. Now, in the meantime, if you are ready to take action and stop micromanaging for good, head to the link below to book a free 30 minutes discovering call with me at Ignite Your Path. Together, we will create a roadmap to empower your team and yourself for real results. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more empowering content. And remember, we don't just coach frameworks, we coach humans. And until next time, keep growing and keep challenging yourself.